Dear friend, have you ever woken up one morning, despite having had enough sleep, feeling physically heavy, mentally tired, as if something is sucking the life out of you? It is not just physical fatigue, but also spiritual fatigue, when your energy is being dissipated. According to Yogananda's teachings, energy is the life of the divine within us. Every breath is a stream of prana, the cosmic energy flowing into us. When prana flows freely, we live in a state of light, peace, and a deep sense of connection with the source. But when prana is blocked or withdrawn from us by negative emotions, heavy environments, or people with low frequencies, our soul flow becomes blocked and we feel exhausted. Recognizing the concept of energy suction from a spiritual perspective. Energy suction, in the yoga and kriya tradition, it is understood as an unbalanced exchange of energy between souls. When a person is in a state of low vibration, fear, anger, jealousy, they unconsciously seek energy from those who are at a higher vibration. This is not malicious, but a natural mechanism of the unconscious mind. Paramahansa Yogananda once explained, "When a weak mind touches a strong mind, the natural flow of energy flows from the light to the dark. But the danger is, if the energetically strong person does not maintain a conscious center, they will be drained without realizing it." This is why many enlightened people, many therapists, or people with sensitive hearts often fall into a state of energy exhaustion. They love too much, empathize too deeply, and forget the line between serving and losing themselves. In the law of vibration of the universe, everything vibrates at a certain frequency. When you come into contact with a person with chaotic energy, if you are not stable enough, your frequency will adjust itself to integrate with theirs. That is the phenomenon of energy resonance. And in the moment you fall into that frequency, your energy begins to be sucked. You can feel this phenomenon very clearly. A person complains, you feel tired after listening. A person is angry, you feel the energy heating up, your heart beats fast. A person is desperate, you feel your heart sink, losing faith. At such times, your energy is no longer yours. It is being pulled into the vibrational direction of the other person. Yogananda teaches, the wise do not let others control their minds. They control their energy with pure will and love. 7 powerful signs that your energy is being sucked. 1. You feel tired even when you are not doing anything. On the energy level, this is the first and most common sign. Your body is not sick, but your energy feels like it is being drained little by little. In yoga, this is called pranic depletion. When the flow of prana no longer flows naturally through the nadis, you feel lifeless, even when you are not doing anything heavy. Many people experience this phenomenon after prolonged exposure to pessimistic, complaining people, or to environments with heavy energy. This happens because they unconsciously synchronize their vibrations to a lower level. Like a bright lamp placed in a smoky room, the light gradually dims. On the psychological level, when energy is sucked, your mind becomes lazy, loses motivation, feels like, I don't want to do anything. This is a sign that the mind is no longer self-sufficient because the will energy, Icha Shakti, is weakened. The more you try to think positively, the more tired you are because you are using your thoughts to patch up the energy gap instead of restoring it. On the spiritual level, Paramahansa Yogananda once said, when you find yourself tired without a cause, it means that your mind has been occupied by someone else. At that time, you are no longer living in the divine stream, the cosmic energy stream within yourself, but are living in the stream of other people's thoughts. Return to your breath, to your presence, so that the energy returns to the center of your spine, where the divine resides within you. How to transform? Take 3 deep breaths. Visualize a white-yellow light entering your spine, drawing the energy back to your heart. Silently recite, "I return to my own peaceful shelter." 2. You feel your energy drop after contact with a person or place. On the energetic level, after meeting someone, you feel heavy-headed, your heart contracts, your breathing is shallow, or you want to leave that place. This is an intuitive warning. Your energy field, aura, is contracting to protect itself. When your energy is invaded, the flow of prana in the autonomic nervous system is disrupted, making you feel tired, dizzy, or cold inside. On the psychological level, you may notice that you start to have emotions and thoughts that are not yours. For example, you are happy. After meeting that person, you feel angry, suspicious, or sad. This is because you have emotionally synchronized with them a form of negative energy resonance. On the spiritual level, Yogananda teaches, no one can touch you unless you allow it. The drop in energy after contact shows that you are not yet grounded in your still center. Each person is a magnetic field. If you keep your mind in the light, no one can pull you out of it. How to transform? After each meeting, sit quietly for 5 minutes. Breathe deeply. Imagine you are shaking off the other person's energy dust. Take a bath with salt water or meditate in the sunlight to wash away the resonant energy. 3. You are easily influenced by other people's emotions. On the energetic level, when you enter another person's space and their emotions immediately spread to you, it is a sign that your energy boundary is too open. Empaths are especially susceptible because they have an open energy field to feel others. On the psychological level, you find yourself laughing when others are happy, crying when they are sad, worrying when they are afraid, but not out of compassion, but because you are dissolved in their energy. Then you are no longer able to witness, but become the bearer of their emotions. On the spiritual level, Yogananda teaches, compassion is light, but empathy without wisdom is darkness. Be loving, but don't let yourself drift into another person's pain. When you stand in the light, you can illuminate the darkness, but if you walk into the darkness with them, both of you will be lost. How to transform? When another person's emotions arise in you, recognize, this is not my energy. Take a deep breath, place your hand on your heart, feel yourself returning to center. Send light to them with compassion, but keep your soul as the observer. For you lose focus, get distracted, or lose direction after talking to someone. On the energetic level, the mind is the most powerful energy drainer. When you are talking to someone and feel like your mind is fuzzy and you have trouble concentrating, it is a sign that your buddhi shakti is being drained. Some people tend to suck up mental energy by talking too much, asking questions constantly, or making you think for them. On the psychological level, you leave the conversation feeling like, I am no longer myself, or they are confusing me. This is a sign that your conscious energy is scattered. You have connected too deeply with their consciousness without boundaries. On the spiritual level, Yogananda said, an uncontrolled mind is the gateway to energy loss. When you let others guide your thoughts, you have given them divine resources. The wise person observes, listens, but does not let their mind drift. How to transform? When talking, keep your attention lightly between the eyebrows, Ajna chakra. After the meeting, take a deep breath and silently say, I take back my intellectual energy. 5. You feel empty, anxious, or restless for no reason. On the energetic level, when energy is sucked from the heart center, Anahata chakra, you feel empty, as if a part of yourself has been lost. This is a sign that the loving energy has been taken away, often because you are too empathetic, too giving without knowing how to nurture yourself. On the psychological level, the feeling of emptiness leads to anxiety, and fear. You try to fill it with work, social media, or the attention of others. But the more you do so, the more the energy is dispersed. On the spiritual level, Yogananda teaches, when you feel empty, do not go looking for others. Go deep into the God within you. Emptiness is not a loss. It is an invitation to return to the source. When you listen to the space in your heart, divine energy flows back to fill you with peace and light. How to transform? Sit still, place your hand on your heart, breathe evenly. Imagine a pink light spreading throughout your chest. Silently recite, I am filled with the love of the source. 6. You often want to isolate or withdraw to recharge. On the energy level, when the energy field is depleted, the soul needs to withdraw to balance itself. This is completely natural. But if this condition persists, you may be in a cycle of giving, being sucked, then withdrawing. On the psychological level, you begin to fear contact, fear of having your energy sucked, or think that you must be alone to keep your light. This is a subtle trap of spirituality. The fear of losing energy is actually a form of energy loss. On the spiritual level, Yogananda teaches, reclusion is not about leaving the world, but about being in the world without letting the world touch you. When you keep your mind in calm in all places, you become a transmitter of energy, not a loser of it. How to transform? Instead of hiding, learn to hold energy through breath and awareness. Every morning, meditate for 10 minutes, visualizing yourself surrounded by a sphere of protective blue light. 7. You dream of being chased, pulled down, or losing your light in your dreams. On the energy level, dreams are where the soul energy, astral body, operates freely. When you frequently dream of being chased, pulled down, or having your light taken away by others, it is a sign that your subconscious energy is weak and vulnerable to invasion by lower energies. On the psychological level, your subconscious is sending a signal. You are losing the boundary between me and others. These dreams reflect your waking state during the day. You are giving too much and forgetting to protect it. On the spiritual level, Yogananda says, in dreams, the soul continues the lesson that we have not learned during the day. If you constantly dream of your energy being sucked away, it is the call of the soul. Learn to keep the light even in the darkness. How to transform? Before sleeping, pray or chant, may the light of God cover and protect me during my sleep. Meditate for 5 minutes, visualizing yourself dissolving into a brilliant golden light, allowing the energy to return to its source. How to get your energy back? God is universal energy. When you master your own energy, you are one with Him. 1. Return to the spinal energy center, the axis of light. Yogananda teaches that the spine is the axis of light that connects the body and the soul. This is where the Kundalini Shakti energy lies dormant, where all emotions, thoughts, and energy come in and out. When energy is sucked out of the spine, it means we have left our own center. Practice. Sit up straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Imagine a stream of white, gold, silver light shining brightly in your spine. With each inhale, that light becomes brighter. With each exhale, you see negative energy dissipate like gray smoke. When you practice like this, the energy that is scattered in space, in other people, in old memories, will automatically return to the center of the spine, like rays of light returning to their own sun. 2. Close the energy doors opened by negative emotions. Every time you are angry, afraid, sad, or hurt, an energy door within you opens. It is not someone intentionally sucking your energy. It is your uncontrolled emotions that are the gateway for energy to leak out. Yogananda wrote in The Divine Romance, The enemy is not outside of us, but in our uncontrolled emotions. How to close? Recognize when emotions arise. Don't resist. Don't run away. Take a deep breath. Place your hands on the areas of your body that are tense: chest, belly, head. Whisper, "I am here. I am not running away from this emotion." When you look directly at it with the light of consciousness, the leaking energy closes itself. This is the art of transmutation, transforming emotional energy into enlightened energy. 3. Breathing with the light of the soul, the pranic breath of light. Breath is the breath between the body and the soul. Yogananda said, "When you control your breath, you control your energy. When you control your energy, you control your karma." Practice pranic breath of light. Sit upright. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. As you inhale, imagine you are drawing the pure white light of the universe into every cell. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Feel the light spread throughout your body. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Imagine the old, gray, tired energy dissolving into nothingness. Repeat 7 times. When you breathe like this, the flow of prana, life energy, is re-established. You will feel your body warming up, your mind brightening, and your soul recharging. 4. Maintain the shield of divine light. When your energy is pure, the light radiates around your body, creating a magnetic field, aura. If you do not maintain awareness, that light will fade, and low energy will easily penetrate. Yogananda taught his students how to create the aura of Christ light, the light field of Christ, by imagining the body surrounded by a brilliant golden light. Practice. Every morning, before going out or communicating with others, sit quietly for 3 minutes. Imagine a ball of golden light surrounding you. Silently say, "Nothing can touch the divine energy within me." Feel yourself standing in the ocean of light, where no one can take away what belongs to you. 5. Reconnect with the highest source, the divine light within you. Paramahansa Yogananda always taught, no one can really take your energy unless you forget that it comes from God. All energy, whether physical or spiritual, originates from the divine light source. When you remember that you are nourished by that infinite source of energy, you will never feel lacking. Practice union with the divine current. Meditate in silence for 10 minutes every day. Focus on the point between the eyebrows, what Yogananda called the spiritual eye. Gently say to yourself, "I and the source are one." Feel the cosmic energy descending through the crown of the head, Sahasrara chakra, flowing through the heart, spreading throughout the body. Each cell becomes a tiny point of light in the ocean of divine power. When you maintain this connection, your energy is no longer limited personal energy, but the energy of God, infinite, self-regenerating, unborrowable. Full moon, when energy returns, soul returns to its throne. You will see everything in your life begin to change. Your body heals faster. Your mind is clear. Your emotions are stable. Your relationships naturally become harmonious because you no longer send out signals that you need to be saved or filled. You are no longer someone who fears being drained of energy. You become a source of energy. You become someone whose mere presence makes others feel energized. As Yogananda said, "He who knows himself as a soul is someone who never runs out of energy, because God is the energy within him."